Now, we talked a little bit earlier about when it comes to enrolling, what not to do. Now we want to take a look at what do we do, right? We're going to bring Kate back up here and see if we can have a do-over. Are you mic'd or do you need this? You need this. There you go.
I'm going to sit over there.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to be the coach, and you're going to be the client.
Yes.
Okie dokie. You may just need to hold it up.
When I talk, I will.
Okay, let me start over again. Hold on. Hang on. Okay.
This is such fun. I think I may have just gotten fired. Whoops.
Okay. So flipping coach, potential client. So what had you say yes to spending time together and having this conversation today, Kate?
You're cute.
I am cute. That is true. I have great curls, but I bet that's not why you said yes.
You're right, it's not. So the reason that I wanted to chat with you today is that I am building a business. And from what I've heard about you and what I know about you, you're good at that. You know stuff.
Yeah, I've been doing it for 15 years. Not only do I have my own, but teaching other people just like you that have a dream and a passion. Because you and I have had this conversation before and what you want to do in this world. And so, yeah, I've had 15 years, worked with thousands of people just like you to help create that business beyond your wildest dreams. So tell me a little bit about that. Like, where are you in your business building adventure right now?
Well, I'm very good at getting clients.
Oh, congratulations. Like, that is usually one of the hardest things for my clients. So that is so good.
Yeah, but I forget to bill them.
Oh, that is so not great.
Yeah.
That is, okay, I totally understand.
Yeah, I get so excited, and I want to help them, and I want to work with them, and I tell them all the right things, but then I don't follow through with it.
It's like you're
and I'm really embarrassed about that.
You're embarrassed?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that I can feel that. I understand that. Your passion gets the best of you, and then before you know it, it's like, oh my gosh, look what just happened.
Yep.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, and when we want to have a business, like I imagine professionalism, I hear that a lot. That's an important thing.
Yeah, and, you know, after a month or two, how do you go back and say, hey, by the way, you owe me X amount of money, which is double what they would have been paying per month. And so I end up not even charging them.
Yeah, and so now you're giving your services away, and it doesn't feel like a business.
Exactly.
How's that been impacting your life?
Makes it really hard to pay the bills.
Yeah.
And it puts me in a position where I don't really have a business, so what am I playing at?
Yeah, what do you have?
I guess we could call it a hobby. I love it.
An expensive hobby.
Yeah, it's an expensive hobby.
Yeah. And when you think about the business that you want, like the impact, the people that you're working with, when you think about that business that you have, tell me more about that. What is that like for you?
Oh, my God. So what I love to do is help small business owners to really begin to see themselves as a business owner. And, of course, Fraudulent Frank jumps in on a really often basis because I'm not doing it myself.
Ooh, integrity is a big deal.
Yeah, and I need to be in integrity to make sure that I can walk my talk. Mm-hmm. What I know is that I can really help people to learn where they are in their business, how to step up in their business, how to make money, my big thing is I'm awesome at getting clients, and I can teach that to my clients or coach them through that process so that they can have the business of their dreams. Mm-hmm. But I'm feeling really weird because I don't have what I need to really be walking my talk.
Yeah, and there's a distinction here, like the distinction between generating revenue. You're great at that. You can get clients, right? And receiving revenue.
Correct.
Yeah, and there's the distinction that we want to make, and we want to put things in place, systems, processes, new habits.
Do I have to?
Do you want to make money doing what you love?
Yeah.
Okay, then there's just a few adjustments to make, and we'll make it in a way that feels right for you.
Okay, that's Now I'm hearing you.
Okay. We're not going to force you into anything. You don't have to do anything you don't want to. But if you want to have a business, you want to make an impact, and you want to work with all these clients and feel good about the work you're doing, you are going to have to do some of these things. There will have to be some changes. And it's a simple process. And my clients, they go on a particular journey. And there's different stages that I take my clients through, and we'll work through those together. And I have different resources and different exercises to help build new habits so you can have a new approach to this that does feel good and does feel in integrity. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that sounds really good.
Yeah, and
as
it's
long
so
as I can
simple.
do it in a way that works for me, because I'm not that organized. It's not my thing.
Yeah, you don't have, not everybody is. Some people are, some people aren't. There's a lot of business owners that are very organized. There's a lot of business owners that aren't. You can have success either way. But there does have to be organization, and there does have to be some structure, and we'll work on that together.
Okay, cool.
Okay, great. So let's paint this picture over here a little bit more. So you're working, you've got all those clients that are already coming to you.
Yeah.
But now you're like going to the bank and you're like, oh my gosh, the money's coming in.
God, that
Tell
would be
me more
awesome.
about what that looks like when you're living in that land.
Well,
What will you be able to do in your life?
go nanny, nanny, nanny to my husband.
Oh, that's always fun. I so understand that. And then after you have that little song and dance, what will you be able to have in your life?
Well, number one, it's a big part of who I portray being. So, some people are into weight loss, but they're not skinny. Some people are into other things, and to me, that means they're not walking their talk. Okay? And so I want to make sure that I'm walking my talk, because that to me is the most important. That's number one. Number two is having money to travel. It's one of the things I love.
Where would you go?
Oh, gosh. Well, first of all, my husband speaks French, and so we would probably do 6 months in Paris, perhaps, and then 6 months in our home, something like that. Yeah.
So you'll be 6 months in Paris. You're still working with your clients while
Yeah.
you're doing that. So it's all happening at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, can you imagine? And then going down to a little cafe. Yeah, I've got a resource guide for you about some great places to go in Paris. Remind
Yeah.
me to get that to you.
Okay,
later.
that'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
Oh, I can so see you there. That's going to be so fun. And imagine when you call your clients from Paris and what you're modeling for them. Yeah, that's going to be some good stuff. So let me ask you a question. I just want to get a gauge of where you are, because I see that you can paint that picture and you really understand what that means. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being, yeah, no, I really don't want to change anything I'm doing. 10 being like, I am so there. I can't wait to be in Paris, calling my clients and living the life with my dreams. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, how committed are you to going for that? What's your number? You already have it. Don't overthink it.
Okay, 7.
A 7. Okay, great. So a 7 out of 10, what would it take to be a 10 for you?
So here's the thing. I have really bad habits, and I'm not sure I'll do the work it takes.
Oh, yeah. So what have you done in the past, or what have you not done in the past that kind of keeps you in those bad habits?
Had fun.
Okay, so fun's way up here. What else did you do, or what was missing that kept you in those bad habits?
Well, you see, I love the networking. I love getting clients, but then having to put all the stuff together and send out the this and handle the that and give them an invoice and collect the checks and that is like no fun.
So you've been trying to do it by yourself in a way that doesn't work for you.
Oh, that's an interesting way of saying it.
Okay, so if we could change that, would that be helpful?
Hell yeah.
Okay, so now where are we?
We get to be a 9 now.
A 9?
Yeah, baby.
Okay, that's good. What would it take to be a 10?
I wouldn't have to be so scared.
Okay, if you knew you weren't going to do this by yourself and you knew you had a community of people that were like-minded, like-spirited on the same journey with you, would that be fun?
Like other people doing the same thing?
Yeah.
That, for me, would be awesome.
Well, here's how
I don't know. I mean, I'm an extrovert.
I know.
So I really like to be with
I
people
know.
because Yeah.
That's why I want to get you connected. 'Cause
Yeah.
you're going to have so much fun
Yep.
hanging out with these people and learning and growing and stopping those habits.
Yep.
So we're going to turn that around. How
Will they think I'm like not very good because I have bad habits?
No, because they're in the same boat you are.
Like other people do what I do?
Yo, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, so you're going to celebrate and just have fun being a hot mess together.
awesome.
Is that all right?
Yeah, that'd
But
be
I'm gonna
awesome.
be there to make sure you don't stay stuck in the hot mess, and we're going to
Okay.
keep you moving to Paris and your clients.
I'm definitely a 10.
Okay, good. Here is how I work with my clients. So and now I would pull out my laptop, I would open up my computer, and there's the agreement. So I would go through this with her. So now we're going to go through that conversation so you can kind of hear how that's done, okay? So here's my laptop.
You don't have to hold it there. It's right here.
Okay, good. So there's a laptop. So my clients love to work in a couple of different ways. I just want to share that with you is that okay if I share those details with you?
I'd like to know what it's about. Like, what is the process?
Yeah. And so the way that I work with my clients through my coaching and a lot of other resources that I bring to the table, I have a couple of packages that are going to support you on that journey out of that old habits, being stuck, having fun with clients, but not getting the money and then being embarrassed. We're going to get you out of that. And I've got a specific process and sequence that we're going to go through to get you to actually receiving the money that you're generating and having the fun being in integrity. And I've got two different options. Some of my clients, they love to just jump right in, and that's all it takes for them. It's a 3-month package. It's called a
that's not
Jumpstart.
long enough for me to change habits.
Okay, so I do have some other clients, and I call it my total results,
That's what I need.
because it's about transformation inside and out. So we're going to go with that package. That's a 6-month package. And in that package, not only are you going to get the coaching sessions, we're going to have 3 one-on-one sessions every month where we're going to dive into specific things about those habits and some other stuff that I bet's going on. And we're going to work on turning that around. And then I have some other elements that are going to support you in breaking those habits, building the new muscles, turning those into new habits. We're going to prepare you for every session. You'll have access to me in between every session if something creeps up in the moment.
I can call you?
We have a private portal, and you'll be able to ask me any question that you have, and I'll respond to you.
That's awesome.
Yeah. There's a secured portal that I have for all of my clients. I have a lot of resources in there. So as something comes up, I might direct you to something that'll be specific to your situation. So I really like to make it unique to you. And we'll go through that together. Does that sound?
Yeah, that sounds
Sounds like something you
perfect.
could do?
Yes.
Okay, beautiful. So now when it comes to that package, there's 2 ways. I have some of my clients, they love to save money any chance that they can.
Oh, that's me.
You're a save money kind of person? Okay, great. So with the save money, you can save money, and it's $4,800 for that package.
How much?
$4,800 for that package.
Okay.
Okay, sit with that for just a moment.
Yeah.
Now, if you are paying attention to cash flow, because maybe cash flow is an important thing for you in your business, I also have an
40,
installment.
how many?
$4,800.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's also an installment option,
Okay.
and you can do in 6 installments.
Yeah.
$800 a month. It's just month by month. So if that's easier to get started, you can do that.
8 times 6 is more than 48.
What is 6 times 8? Okay, I'm just checking. It's like, oh shit, did I do the math wrong?
See? I told you I wasn't good with numbers and stuff.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. Because I am.
Woo! Holding me on track. I love it.
So you have those options. And let me just ask you this question. You're telling me that you get a lot of clients. Like, that comes easy for you.
Yeah,
yes?
I'm good at that.
So how many clients have you been working with, say, in the last 2 months, 3 months?
Probably 12.
Okay, if you had these new muscles, let's just wave that magic wand, and you're already over here, and you had those muscles, and you were receiving the money that you were getting from those clients you're already working with, how much would you be making?
A lot.
Way more than $4,800.
Yeah.
Do you see how fast you're going to get that return on your investment?
Wow.
Would it be worth to you to receive the money you're actually leaving on the table?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, here's where you click. This is our agreement. And if you're ready for this, because I see that you are, I see that everything is kind of reorganizing and you are ready. And that internal commitment is there. I just want to celebrate that commitment. And here's the agreement. And when you click this, I agree, we're going to work together and we're going to quickly change those habits and get new structures in place. So you're receiving the money you already have. We're just going to get it to your bank account.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yeah, my husband says I should read these things.
It is important. I've just gone through everything that's on here. So you don't even have to read it because I just walked through everything. I'm full transparency, full disclosure. It's not a legalese kind of document.
Okay.
I just want you to understand the logistics.
Yeah, but I think I have to ask my husband.
Okay. That's fair enough. I understand that. I totally get that because my husband and I have the same agreement. It's like we're going to make an investment. We're going to do that together. So let me ask you this, because I know your husband, and he loves and supports you like crazy madman, right?
Yeah.
So let's just assume he's a yes, okay? You'll go home and have that conversation. If he's a yes, where are you on that scale? Are you still a 10 or?
I'm a yes, but I don't think he's necessarily a yes. That's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
And if we use that money for this, then we won't be able to go to Paris.
Well, if you don't use the money for this, you're not going to have any money to go anywhere because you're not going to be getting the money. You're still going to be coaching. You're not going to get the money from the clients you're already working with. You're spending all your time. You're not receiving any money.
All right, I hear you.
You sure?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So do you think he would say yes to paying an investment where he gets a big return on his investment?
Yeah, he's a business dude.
He likes that kind of ROI.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if he's a yes, are you a yes? Because you have to be a yes or this will never work. It's not going to matter how great I am.
Okay. Let me think a minute.
I'll give you 30 seconds.
Here's the deal. Can I change my mind? Can I be an installment person instead of a pay in full?
Yeah, you absolutely can. If that's easier for you to step into it. And I tell you what, start with that if that's easier. And I'll give you the first month. And if you still, because I saw how you lit up about saving money, and I bet your husband likes that too. So in the first month, we're going to start this right out of the gate. And if you like that experience and you still want to save money, let me know in the first 30 days and I'll switch you over and you can still have that savings. Is that okay?
Yes, that would be awesome. And then I could talk to Tom and he would, yeah.
Okay, great. So we'll do it that way.
That sounds great.
Are you ready to
Oh, yeah,
celebrate?
baby.
All
I'm
right,
ready.
click that
Ready?
button. Yeah.
Tink.
Woohoo! Welcome to Paris and the life of your dreams.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's it. Beautiful. Hang up here for a second.
Okay.